What is up, guys? My name is Carmela, and this is the Fempreneur Life channel on YouTube, where I talk about budgeting and business. Today's video is going to be a budget video. This check is much better than the last one I got. At my job, we get an annual bonus or whatever, and normally we get it in the summertime, but with everything that's been going on, they gave it to us a little bit early. So I did get that. So this check is much better than my last one. If you watch that video, I'll put a card up here so you can check it out if you haven't already. It's a funny one. I'm glad you guys got my humor, and I'm glad you guys liked my little clip that I threw in there. Yeah, if you haven't seen it already, definitely go check it out. It's a good one. Yeah, I just want to go ahead and say welcome to everyone that is watching one of my videos for the first time. Hey, if you're a returning subscriber and you're here via notifications, go ahead and hit me with the dancing lady. That's my jam. Like, that's my new favorite emoji. I'm sending to people, like, whenever I'm happy or joking or whatever, I always hit them with the salsa dancing lady. So if you're here part of the notification gang, go ahead and drop me one of those down in the comments. My last video, I talked about taking some time off, or not some time off, but working less hours so that people at my job can work more. And I don't know if I've ever talked about it on here, but I do have asthma. So I am considered higher risk, or, you know, whatever. Basically going to work kind of was like, I don't know, it was strange for me because I don't know if any of you guys watching have asthma or know anyone with asthma, but it's, you know, a really scary feeling. So just to think that this, you know, illness could affect me more than others, like I'm higher risk than others, it just kind of made me feel uncomfortable. So I have stopped going to work for a little while until they get masks in, and they actually have come in. They actually came in a couple days after I stopped working, but I already decided, like, hey, basically it's not worth the risk to me, because I don't know if I told you guys either, but my mom is a nurse, and she was telling me what happens, you know, to some people when they get the virus. And I was just like, what? Like, it sounds horrible. Like, basically she said it can calcify your nodes in your lungs or whatever. So I was like, what? I don't want any parts in that, you know? And so, yeah, I took about 2 weeks off work. They did get the masks in. So when I go back, this is hard. When I go back, they'll have them for me or whatever. But so yeah, pretty much I just been staying in the house. My mom goes to the store for me for the most part. And yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. I've been using my vacation leave, and then, like I said, we got the bonus. I did work for like a week, this last pay period. So it's like half actual work, half vacation, and I'll say a third actual work, a third vacation time, and then a third bonus. So after taxes and whatnot and my insurance, blah blah, my paycheck was $829.87, which is lit. It's a lituation, basically. I'm really happy about that. That means I'm gonna throw some extra money at some stuff and my cards, but obviously we're gonna talk about it in a second. I did all this and then I realized I normally put debt first. But whatever, it's all good. I'm not super pressed about it. We're gonna get there eventually. Okay, so for rent, I'm giving my mom the usual $40. For gas, okay, so for gas, first of all, the gym's closed. That's pretty much the only place I go, first of all. Second of all, the only other place I go, work. I'm not going to work right now. So basically, I've only been going to like Aldi and Walmart. So I don't need much on gas. Actually, I still have money left over from the last time I got gas. And I think that was like $35 I still have left over. So for gas, I'm only going to put $20 in because I'm not 100% positive when I'm going back to work. I just kind of want to see how things play out here as far as like, I guess the infection rate or what have you. But since they have the masks now, you know, I do kind of think about it. For food, I am bumping it up to 70 because I have to cook all the time now. I have to cook all the time. And the bad part is I can't buy like meat and stuff like how I would normally buy it, like when it's on clearance. I'll go early in the morning and basically buy like whatever's got the yellow tags on it, you know? Well, they're yellow pretty much everywhere. Clearance tags, but you guys know what I mean. So I haven't been able to buy it like that. And I don't know, like the sales on meat and stuff like that haven't really been that great, or on meat that I actually eat. So I've kind of just been having to buy at regular price, which like hurts my soul, hurts me physically on a physical level. So I'm bumping that up to 70, but I'm saving so much money on gas. Like I can kind of redistribute that money. I don't want to keep stuffing gas and I'm not going anywhere. So this one is car maintenance. I want everything to line up. So I'm trying to abbreviate things or whatever. Still adding to that, and that's $30. Adobe Cloud is $10.69. That's for my Photoshop and Lightroom and stuff like that. I'm probably going to switch that over to like a business expense. I thought about doing a business budget. Let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in that. But the only thing about it, well, I won't give like specifics as far as like how much the product costs. Let me know what you guys think, because I do think a business budget would be good, because I try to stay very aware of how much money I'm spending, and that does affect the price of the product. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys will want to see a business budget. I really do want to try and figure that out, a way to share that with you guys, because I think that would be really helpful to a lot of people. A lot of videos I see on YouTube do not talk about the money aspect of it at all. You got to know how much money you have going out before you can determine your price. I watched one video, and this is no shade to anyone. I think it's just a lack of knowledge, and that's why these kind of videos are important. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm literally just winging it all the time, but I'm learning every time I'm doing it. You guys give me tips in the comments and stuff like that, and you guys let me know that I'm helping you too. So it's kind of like a process, because a lot of people don't know. I watched a video where the girl literally was like, she just guessed. Like, she just picked a price. Like, she was like, okay, I feel like this is good. But from what I know, the price that she said versus the price that she paid, it was not enough. It was not enough. I'm sure y'all could have guessed that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't enough. Just let me know. I'm going to try and like work it out. Cause like I said, I don't want to get into like specifics of, you know, like what I pay for, my products or whatever. I don't know if that's really important, but just, you know, just get the general idea. Anyways. Yeah. So, these are my expenses. This car insurance, it's not actually due yet at all. Like my policy is paid in full, so I won't know like what exactly it will be, until probably end of this month, because it renews in May or whatever. Geico did say they're giving us all 15% off. So that's excelente. 15% off the entire policy. So for me, I don't know, I did the math, but I think it's like 147 or something like that. I would get off the whole 6 months. So that's lit. So let me do some math and try not to screw this up, because you know I usually do. Oh no, that's for something else. So $30 for his car insurance. I was like, wait, that can't be right. So let me take that $12.50 off. $12.50 is for something else we're going to talk about. So this total is $237.37. I kind of like that. I don't know why, I just do. I have my Navy Federal Credit Union card. Payment is due on the 19th, and that's $48. Finally, I actually looked to see how much my car payment monthly is supposed to be, and it's actually $209, I think. It's not $205, basically. So I'm splitting that up into, now it's $104.50. I think before I was paying like $102.50. And my Military Star is like basically like a store credit card at the PX where I work. And that is $48 because I had a chargeback, which is crazy. I had a chargeback because I didn't deposit some money back into the bank. Basically, I was lazy. It was my own fault. So I can't really be too mad about it. So I suck at drawing these lines. One day I'm going to get better at it. The total for my debts, I already did the math, is going to be $173.50. Okay, so I have $829.87 minus $237.37, which equals $592.50. That's how much I had after all my expenses. And then for all my debt, I have $173.50, and that leaves me with an even $419 for sinking funds and whatnot. Okay, so that took forever, but I like how it turned out. It's cute. All right, to my sinking fund categories. Okay, so all of this stuff is pretty much standard, pretty much what I always add. I think a little bit more towards beauty and fitness than I normally do, just because I'm working out at home now. So I might be investing in some more equipment depending on how long this lasts, if it's ever available, because weights and like workout things in general are really hard to come by. There's some military guys down the street, though. They built like a legit squat rack and like pull-up bar and like everything out of wooden pipes and stuff. It's actually really cool. I saw it on one of my walks. So yes, dogs is standard. That's usually the $10 I put in there. $20 towards home because I know I'm going to need some laundry detergent soon. I put an extra $20 towards medical because I do want to get some glasses. I do want to get some glasses like when everything, I guess, gets better. And also because, just in case, God forbid, like, if I get sick or, anything like that. Not putting it out there, but I'm just saying just in case. There's no harm in preparing for, possibilities. $20 towards savings and $20 towards clothing because why not? For fun, I decided to put 60. I was going to put a little bit more in there, but I'm going to go with 60 and then we'll see how it goes from, I guess, like whatever's left over. But I am adding a new sinking fund, I decided, and it is the registration for my car, which comes up in August. And since I have a newer car, it's a little bit more than I'm used to. Back when I had my old car, it was like a 2005. I don't even think it was 2005. I think it was like a 2002. It was a Lincoln though, and that was my boo. It was a V8, and we used to get up and go. So the registration is a little bit more than I'm used to. It's usually more than like, oh, okay, I got this little bit of money to the side. So I do want to start funding that. I did the math, and I have 10 checks between this check and my last check before August, because I don't want to wait till the last minute either. So the math on that, my registration is normally like $125. So that is $1,250 divided between 10 checks. So I'll need to do this 10 times out of each check to have enough money for my registration. That way it's not like, oh my God, how am I going to pay this? And that's not even for the inspection. I might add the inspection in there too, but inspections are only like $30. So I might add this onto like the total amount and divide it up between my next few checks. But right now I budgeted $1,250 for the registration itself. Okie dokie. So I've got 20 plus 10, 20, 60. And then I'm just going to say 2, 4, 6, 8, 80. And then the $1,250 gives me $202.50 in sinking funds. And I remember it was $419 even from 202. Well, take $202.50 from $419 even. And that leaves me with $216.50 left over for this month. This, at least, do you hear me? Half of this is going towards my Capital One, because I need her to get out of here. So $216.50 is how much I have at the end of my budget. Like I said, at least half of that is going towards debt, at least half. Actually, probably the whole thing, because all of these are pretty well funded. All of this is well funded, so I should be able to do all of that. Yeah, so this is how everything turned out as far as like my headers and whatnot this time. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be stuffing my cash envelopes for this budget, and that will come in a later video when I get my gloves on and go to the bank and touch cash. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will definitely see you in my next video, right? Right, because you're going to subscribe, right? Right. Okay, bye guys.